Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be an energy check-in love reading for my dearest Scorpios. Scorpio, we're going to take a look at the person most on your mind or your current situation. And if these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings. So if you're after one, I do have those links down below. All right, my lovely Scorpios, let's get started. All right, we have the Seven of Swords in reverse, okay. We see the Three of Pentacles in reverse. They're viewing you as the Ten of Pentacles. All right, we see the King of Wands, and we have the Strength card, Leo energy. All right, and we have the Nine of Wands. All right, some of my Scorpios here, you might be feeling a little bit guarded here with the Nine of Wands. Now, this is the wounded warrior. You may be waiting for a message. You might be waiting to hear from this person. This person is seeing you as somebody that has a lot to offer. And with the Seven of Swords, I do feel like some of my Scorpios, you're really contemplating you're contemplating moving on. But I also feel with the Seven of Swords in reverse, that you really let this person in. You were really open and honest with this person is kind of what I'm getting. And you may be questioning whether or not that was a good thing or not. Okay, we see the Nine of Wands again. So you're definitely feeling pretty guarded. Some of you have a history with this person, or you just sense there's a past life connection here. And we see you're viewing this person as the Knight of Pentacles, so possibly an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Some of you work with this person, or they're somehow in your community. But you do see this person as somebody who's hardworking and they're quite consistent. But with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, you know, and I heard a message early on, and this might be for a select few of you, but I did see that, you know, possibly you were open with this person about a third party. Like if you're married to somebody else, or you're still, you know, you're married but you're separated, or maybe you're dealing with somebody else or something like that. Maybe they were open with you about some sort of third party interference. Now, for some of you, it could also be work. Now you work together and maybe it's frowned upon if you two have a relationship. But I'm also seeing that for some of you, you might not just be on the same page as this person, or you're not quite truly compatible with this person. We see the Star card in reverse. Okay, so this person, maybe you feel they still have some healing to do, having to do with money, having to do with their health, maybe having to do with another relationship. And the Judgment card energy in reverse. Some of you, Scorpio, if you've made a decision to pull back your energy, that's definitely been a shock and a surprise. For some of you, Scorpio, this person is concerned that they don't stand a chance with you any longer. Okay, and they're seeing you as the best of the best. So Scorpio, you might be the one that got away here. That's kind of the energy I'm picking up on. The Two of Cups, they're seeing you as soulmates in separation. And the Hierophant card. And maybe it is work. Like maybe you're this person's boss or they're yours. And you decided, you know what, it's probably not a good idea that we, you know, continue here. But with the Hierophant card, this person sees you as very generous, very grounded, very spiritual, very wise. Maybe you two are spiritually vibrating at a very different level is kind of what I'm getting. Behind the scenes, we have the King of Wands in reverse. This person may also not be or wasn't as committed as they said they were. Yeah, it looks like this person may have put you in a third party situation. Maybe they even told you about that, Scorpio, and you thought you were going to be okay with it and you're not. And we see the Ten of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this person doesn't want to be committed though. See, I think this person deep down, they don't want to let go of you. They see you as the Ten of Pentacles, but it almost feels like they're not done playing the field, sowing those wild oats, if you will. The Strength card, you have to be strong here, Scorpio. With the Devil energy, Capricorn, and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, I think you're working towards success here. Okay, I think you're working through success. I don't know if you feel a little bit beat up by this relationship or just beat up by love. But I am seeing with the Nine of Pentacles, Venus and Virgo energy, it may be a time for you that's going to be really beneficial to just focus on you. Again, you might be experiencing some financial abundance coming your way and getting a lot of attention. But I feel with the Nine of Pentacles, look, she's kind of looking in a different direction. Ooh, yeah, because you actually have the Lovers there. So you may have a Gemini, or you might have an even stronger soulmate connection coming your way, but you may need to be single for a little bit is what I'm hearing. All right, let's see. And remember, we are in Mercury retrograde, so it's not, the best time to start a relationship. It's a good time to, it's a good time to do some reflection, healing. This person's really stressed by whatever's going on here because they want more moments with you, and they're probably reaching out or trying to, slide into your DMs or like your stories and things like that. And I don't think that's easy for you either, Scorpio, but I think you are recognizing there's something unhealthy or toxic or karmic about this connection. This person is financially stable, but they may be a manipulator, and maybe they tried to manipulate you with money. And Scorpios are going to see right through that. And we see, yep, self-absorbed, but deep down they're a bit self-absorbed. And I see they're a bit of a player. And Scorpios, you don't need that. You don't need that shit. All right, let's see. What else do we need to know? But this person is definitely checking you out online, though. They're looking at your photos. They're missing you. They want more moments with you. But it kind of feels like there's something that's keeping them from, or keeping you two from being together. And for some of you, this person might not even be single. Okay? And they are going to come in and chase you, Scorpio. But, I think you're chasing stability and abundance, and I think it's coming to you. And it may not be with this person for a lot of you. All right, let's see. Candle, you will be shown the way. Yes, Spirit's going to light the way for you. You're on the right path here, Scorpio. Desk, pay attention to your work. Yeah, because I think your work is about to take off. I think you're about to make some serious money. All right, and we have dogs, getting together with friends, spending time with friends, being single, happy, surrounding yourself with love. Some of you are taking a vacation physically or mentally, or maybe you're taking a friend's trip. Oh, if that's the case, you're going to have so much fun, Scorpio. It's going to be rejuvenating. All right, so I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.